Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Looks like I'm just waiting to come on here. Gonna give it just a quick minute or so, grab this link, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that X knows that I'm on right now. Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. I'm gonna be on here for a few minutes to talk about my one trade today that I took with SPCX. So hold on one second. Getting it on here. I hope. Here we go. New strategy worked. Okay. Cool. All right. Hope you guys are doing well today. Hope you're staying green. Today I took one trade, as I mentioned. Let me show you back into my account. I'm up $42 today with this one trade that I took with SPCX. And I did something a little different today. New strategy. I kind of tried this the other day and it worked, so I wanted to try it again. This won't always work. First off, let me just say that. This is not a I reinvented the wheel strategy. Some people will see this and be like, I know how to do this, or I've seen this and this. I totally get it. That's cool. Good for you. This is the second time that I've actually attempted to do this, so it's new to me and it worked, and I'm super excited, and I'm really excited to show you today too. So, got in SPCX this morning at 8:36, and again, that's 9:36, basically close to market open, right? So I bought 10 shares at 8:36. Let's take a look at that. Let me show you where that is on the chart. So 8:36, this guy right here. Now, this purple line represents pre-market high, and we were above the pre-market high. I wanted to buy a dip. Well, the dip kept dipping, as they say, and I bought here. Let me just see the exact price where I got in at, because I want to show you, and I want to see it for myself. So at 8:36.36 at exactly 165, I bought my first 10 shares. 165. Is that what I said? Right? 165? Yep, we're at 165. So right here, middle of this candle, middle of this red candle that my cursor is on. And bought my first 10 shares thinking it was going to move to the upside. Now, what happened? Position moved against me. So normally, my strategy would have been, I am going to take a relatively tight stop, put my stop somewhere maybe around 164.01, although, gosh, that is a full dollar amount, but I would have risked it. With 10 shares, that's not bad. So I probably would have at least given myself some breathing room here at this candle if it was going to move to the downside. Had I done that, I would have been stopped out of the trade for the first loss of the day, and that would have been all she wrote. However, that is not what I did. I actually bought 10 more shares at 163.70. So I'm starting to average in the position. So at 163.70, I buy 10 more shares right here. So right where you can see my cursor at, we are below VWAP, below the 9. Okay, so that averages my position in, so I don't have to, it doesn't have to get as high up in order for me to actually be in profit. So I do this several times. So the first one is here, second one is here. I'm in 20 shares, and I go in market. And my average to be in profit is somewhere like right in here, 164.37 or so, something like that. So I am averaging, as they say, I believe, average down, averaging into the position. And then it goes down even further at 8:38 at 162.93. 162.93. 162.93. Where is this at? 162.93, right about there. Okay, cool. So I'm in this. So I'm continuing to average in 20 shares. So I've literally bought this position now 3 times. I'm in 20 shares thinking, hey, you know what? I like the way that it moved at the open. We went above pre-market initially. I think SPCX still has some room to climb. I'm looking at SPY. I'm looking at QQQ at the time. It was positive. It was looking pretty good. I think we were going to have a turnaround with SPCX. So I average in again 20 shares. Okay, so now I'm in at, what is that? I'm in at 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm in 40 shares now. Okay, water above the head, so to speak, right? I buy in again at 840, 162.13. 162.14. 162.14. Now look at this. My position, look how far, it's almost low of day. It almost reaches the low. That is the low of day at the time. It makes a lower low coming up here shortly. But now my average position with 20 more shares is somewhere like, I believe I was right in this mark. Sorry, I can't show you exactly where the average in price was. But instead of essentially, I'm starting the position here, right? And I'm immediately losing. And so everything would have been in loss mode, right? So I average in, I scale in this position, and my position that I needed to get up to is like somewhere around 163.30 something. That's not bad. That's not much. Okay, what happens? It consolidates for a little bit of time. I have to wait in this sort of down trend. I just have to sit in it because at this point now it looks like we're making a floor. And we are. It's making a floor. Super exciting. So is that all I do? I think I bought one more time. Yep, so I do this four times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. So I buy the initial buy, and then I buy one more time. I increase my position at 841, 161.78. 161.78. Look at that. Look at that. All the way down here, almost the low of day completely. It has not gone back down to this low of point right now. Low of day is 161.64. So yeah, my average position size then is like somewhere right in here. Pardon me. 163.20, something like that at the time. So I just kind of sit. I sit and I wait and I wait and I wait. I wait for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And finally on the 10th candle, she rises. SPCX has liftoff, right? And we go above VWAP. We're above the 9, okay? We're starting to make a move towards the upside. And let's take a look at what I did. So I start decreasing my position. I get out at 163.43 twice. That's kind of a bummer. I wish I hadn't done that. Wish I had just sold 20 shares at 163.43 since, you got to pay the piper, so to speak, when you get in and out of a trade. That's okay. I'm still in profit mode. 163.47. Yeah. And then the last one is 163.76. So by the time I'm out, the position is at 163.76, right about here. Okay. Now you ask, why didn't you stay in a little bit longer? Which is what I'm asking myself right now. Mainly the reason why is because I was going on a live stream. I was in profit, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to get it while I can focus and give my complete attention to the stock at the moment. I was about to join the live stream on Trade the Pool, and I said, hey, if that's, I had to sit in this mess for a while. I had to average in this position for several times. But you know what? It worked out. The new strategy worked out. Now, I realize that this will not work every single day, right? Because sometimes a stock, if it goes down, hey, it goes down, 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 down. And if you want to average in, it could really put you in a hole. However, this really was exciting, kind of exhilarating, honestly, to not just set up an immediate stop, but to actually say, hey, if this goes against me, I'm just going to kind of average in. I'm going to average in this position. So let me know in the comments, is this something that you've tried before? Is this a strategy that you've done? Do you think this is just completely foolhardy and you would never advise it? Hey, I don't care. Just let me know. Let the chat know. It's always good to learn. It's always good to grow. And I really enjoyed this today. This was a lot of fun. Good trading day. I'm about to do an earnings stream on Trade the Pool. You can check us out at Trade the Pool's YouTube channel, and we're going to be going over the Nike earnings. Steve and I will be on here shortly. Let me know if you guys have any questions about Trade the Pool, about trading, and I will come back